Hello. How are you? Everything's well. I let's see here. Just a quick check-in and follow up on the notion I had yesterday of doing a disaster in a role-playing game. And there are lots of ways that you could do this. But it occurred to me today that that would be an interesting use of the mechanics of dread. Because a lot of the disaster is, disaster films are the scene builds tension, builds tension, builds tension until things fall apart. And it, quite often when things fall apart, some of the people don't make it out. So it occurred to me that dread might be a good way to do that. Anyway, beyond that, not a lot to report. I'm still working on a couple of reviews. Just finished the second novella in the Expanse series. I've read all the novels except for the new one, the Nemesis game, I think is what the title is. I haven't read that one yet. I'm reading the novellas before I get into that one. I've read the first one, which is The Butcher of Anderson Station. And then the second one, which is called The Churn. I like the second novella better than the first one. I love the series. It's my favorite series. It's a firm science fiction series, which is to say that the science isn't absolutely perfect, but they keep it pretty good, and keep it, certainly believable throughout. There's not a lot of, hand-waving super science, at least on the human side. There's some stuff that happens where they run into some alien technology, and they're so far beyond us that it's sort of, it might as well be magic. It's not. They explain some of it, in a sort of, this is a believable way that this might have worked, but we don't have all the details because they're smarter than us. They know more than we did. But the actual human level stuff is all very believable. It's inter-system transport, and an attempt to terraform Mars, and Belters mining the asteroids, and they have to deal with the fact that they live in low-G environments, and so they all end up tall, and there's no light speed drives, there's no gravity on your spaceship. You can get the sort of illusion of it using thrust, or if it's really big, maybe rotation, but it's a thing that they try and keep it within a certain scientific range, and I like that. I enjoy it. The fact that it deals with these heady sort of science fiction concepts and has a lot of action and manages to be well grounded in human drama all makes it sort of fit together in a way that it's my favorite series. Anyways, I read the two novellas. They're good. I'm going to start in on the third one here in a minute. But the first novella is about one of the sort of relatively minor side characters in the first three books. He and it sort of explains his backstory and why he's at the place he is when you meet him in the novels. The second one is about Amos Burton, who is one of the main characters in the series, and he is a bad man, and this story is about his past of him being a bad man, and wow, okay then, he was, a bad man. We'll leave it there. I don't want to spoil anything, but the character is sort of, it's kind of a psychopath, but he's a psychopath on the side of the good guys, so, you know, they kind of give him a pass. Does better when he has somebody else setting the strong moral core of what needs to be done. This book is about him as a teenager. You can imagine how much fun he had when he was younger. Anyways, I recommend the novellas. They're not that expensive. I picked them up on Amazon as ebooks. You can pick them up in other places. Definitely worth checking out. And if you haven't read the novels, you should. If you are a bit of a science fiction fan. And for those of you who are gaming nuts looking for potential setting ideas, they do a really good job of world building. And they create a world that is believable and interesting and has tensions and lots of different aspects that you could play with. So I'm a little surprised actually the Expanse has not already been turned into a game world, because it's amazing. They're going to make it into a TV show on Sci-Fi, and I'm hoping they don't screw it up, because I love the books so much, and I really hope that the show is good. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll talk to you guys later. Have fun. Bye.